So, I've thought long and hard about this theory, and it appears that it is very accurate according to my tunnel visioning. Paimon's existence in Teyvat is a unique one. She possesses the light of Celestia, similar to the Traveler, but way more prominent. And even more strange is her unique abyssal aura in her cape, similar to that of Dainsleif. The Traveler found Paimon when he landed in Teyvat. In fact, he fished her out of the water. This is also very odd because the fishing mechanic wasn't added into the game until version 2.1, so there is no way that the Traveler had a fishing rod at the time. This is very relevant, as this is the quote-unquote first person to come into contact with them in the game. Now, we all know, being separated from your sister and shoved into a black box can be an extreme situation. When it happened to me, I was so stressed out that I could barely handle it. But the Traveler appears to show no signs of stress. Paimon then travels with them as their travel guide for Teyvat, despite Paimon never saying that she's from Teyvat. Paimon's origins are never discussed, although the Traveler's origins are hinted upon many times in the story. Paimon is just the most unique figure in all of Teyvat. We know that the Traveler in his full glory is close to, if not more powerful than the Archons, and his age is definitely over 5,000 years, maybe even closer to 10,000 years. They're beyond the stars, and they're able to travel between worlds. Another crazy fact is, they rarely talk. Their voice can only be heard when traveling, when Paimon isn't around, and along with a few other scenes. We also know that we experience the story through the eyes of the Traveler. So, what if Paimon actually doesn't exist? Paimon, an existence that is unexplained, doesn't actually exist. She is actually a branch of the Traveler's personality that developed from the mental stress of being not only separated from your sister, but also that black box. All of the time, we've experienced Traveler's events firsthand from his perspective. We have never seen it from anyone else's perspective. Everything that the Traveler has been saying is actually their split personality, Paimon. That's why no one really questions Paimon's existence. There is not a single entity like that of Paimon in all of Teyvat, yet they only refer to her as a floating thing. Very strange, don't you think? To further elaborate, I believe that the unknown god actually created this trait for the Traveler to slow down their exploration of all of Teyvat. Paimon needs to waste their time eating, traveling, making jokes, etc. This is all good for us, as we get funny interaction with Paimon, but for the Traveler, they aren't focused on their sibling. Instead, they have to account for Paimon. Paimon is just a figment of the Traveler's imagination and a branch of their personality, a coping mechanism inherited by the unknown god as a way to handle the stress of losing your only sibling, and a debuff to keep him from getting his full glory. So keep in mind, whenever Paimon is speaking, it's actually the Traveler exhibiting their alternate personality. Just some emergency food for thought. Please like this video for more informative and entertaining Genshin content just like this. I've always wanted to make this video and finally decided to make it, so hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, Enigma out.